Good morning, social media. This is Bliss Green, the mortgage gal, NMLS 116122. Lending Bliss is my brand. Wanted to talk with you today about a plan of action. In mortgage lending, we can't always say yes, you're approved for a loan. And sometimes we have to give people a plan to help them create the financing options that they desire and or maybe that they need for their family and or the lifestyle that they want to continue to live. So it's very important that you actually take the information to heart and that you execute the plan of action. And the number one thing when I'm consulting a client about what their unique plan of action usually evolves around is their discipline patterns. Anyone can do almost anything you want to do in life, whether it's something financially or emotionally or spiritually or physically even, if you have a plan and you execute the plan with discipline. And that's the number one thing as human nature we lack in striving to accomplish our goals is the discipline factor. So, we have to use really unique ways to have that communication when it comes to dealing with someone's finances. But it's very important for us as professionals, for me as a professional, to be very honest with clients and very upfront, because I know so much information about you in the loan application process. It's very important for me to be honest with you and tell you exactly what it is you need to accomplish your goal. The number one thing it usually starts with is savings. There's almost nothing you cannot fix on your credit report with the amount of savings to be able to pay it off or rectify whatever it is. And savings is all about a discipline pattern. And there are a few ways that I like to save best. I prefer to save with money that I am not aware of. So I like 401ks because that comes tax deferred and it comes out of my paycheck before I even have access to it. I like IRAs because it's after tax money. Again, I have it hit before I even have access to that in my checking account. And then I love the penny energy. I'm always looking for pennies all the way around me, and I'll come back to you and talk to you about the whole dynamic of the penny energy some other time. But you have to look for ways to cut back in your budget, things that you just spend money and it doesn't even make sense on the money that you're spending it on if you really take a look at the way you're spending your money and your budget. And so sometimes you have to make some sacrifices in the day-to-day operations of spending your money. So savings is the number one thing that you can do to enhance your plan. It's going to create that down payment for you. It's going to create that security blanket for you. And the biggest thing is going to create the discipline pattern for you to be the type of risk that a lender will want to say yes to. So we always have to start with the savings. We always have to start with improving your credit, and the best way to do that is to create new healthy credit that can report for you in a positive manner. So I'm a really big fan of secured credit cards, that type of thing. So savings, secured, creating secure credit or unsecured credit if you can qualify for it, maybe even some authorized user accounts is a really big thing. And then accountability. That's like the number one thing. Nobody wants to repay debts where maybe it really wasn't your debt. Maybe you co-signed for somebody. Maybe you just couldn't do it at the time. But the accountability comes in is that you did co-sign for it. You did obligate yourself to it. And now it's time to repay it, no matter how painful or aggravating it may be. And so whether you enter into a payment arrangement on it or you actually just settle the debt, you need to repay back those major outstanding things that are inhibiting you from moving forward in your life financially. So you create the plan of action. And then you execute the plan of action. And that's what's really important. And if you need a plan of action to help you on the path to home ownership and to improve your credit, I am happy to discuss that as a free consultation. Please contact me, 704-890-4866, 704-890-4866, lendingbliss.com. That's LENDINGBLISS.com is my website. You can reach me there. And I look forward to having that conversation with you. We can lend in 50 states, sea to shining sea, and I'm in your town, uptown, downtown, hometown, and I'm the mortgage gal. And looking forward to working with you soon. Thank you for being with us today.